Hi everybody, it's Craftin Just Because with Cowan. And today we're going to play with the well-suited bundle. This is the stamp set, and then it has coordinating dies, which I'm getting out here for you. And they look like this, so it'll make a suit jacket and a shirt, and there's a pocket, and then a long, nice tab. It cuts out the bow tie, the long tie. Great, great set. And it's perfect for men. You know, we don't always have so many men sets, which are always nice. But this is the card that I created for my Simply Sweet tutorial bundle group that I'm in. And it's a fun fold card. And you just open it like this. And it says, to one of the world's greatest dads, have a happy Father's Day, handsome. And then a spot where they can put their message. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to make that card. So let me tell you what I've got going on here. First, we're going to bring in our paper trimmer, and I'm going to bring in my cardstock. I've got a bunch of layers here. So this cardstock is 5.5 inches wide by 11 inches long. And we want to score this on the 11-inch side at 4 1/4, at 7 1/4, and at 10 1/4. Okay, then we're gonna get rid of our paper trimmer. We're going to bring in our bone folder, and we're going to accordion style fold this card. Whoops. I want to make sure. Wait a second. Why is it not? I don't think I scored it good enough. Let's do that one more time, because I do not want to mess up my beautiful card. Okay. So there's 7 1/4. It didn't do the 4 1/4, looks like. There we go. I can see it now. Being stubborn is what it was. Okay, so I'm gonna fold there, and fold there. And what I like to do is bring my bone folder over and go over all the creases. So this is how it'll open up. Okay, then we cut some designer series paper, and this is the well-suited designer series paper. I have a piece that's cut at 1/2 inch by 5 1/4 inches. I have a piece that's cut at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and there's 2 of those, but I did separate patterns. And then I did a piece that was cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Then at a Poppy Parade cardstock, I die cut with a Stitch So Sweetly this label. I die cut a couple buttons. And then out of the Stitch So Sweetly, I did the second largest rectangle in the Pacific Point and the third largest in the Basic White. And then I have a scrap here that we're going to stamp the bow ties on and color them. So let's go ahead and do that part first, because we're going to need to die cut those. So I'm going to bring in my Memento ink, because we're using Stampin' Blends, and my bow tie, which I need a little bit bigger of a block here. So I'm going to stamp 2 bow ties, just like that. I am going to need that ink, so let's leave that out. And then let me clean off my stamp with my Stampin' Scrub. Okay. So I'm going to color my bow ties, one in Poppy Parade and one in Night of Navy. And I'm going to start with the dark first. And I'm just going to really work on those lines and kind of go over them a couple times because I want those really dark. Okay. Then I'm going to color the whole middle section where the knot is. And then I'm going to kind of just fan it out just like this onto my bow tie. Okay. Then I'm going to color the rest of it with my light outdoor denim, or Night of Navy, sorry. Outdoor denim, I don't even know where I got that. It's like I made that name up. So I'm blending those colors together. And once this dries, you will see like the light and the dark where the shadow is, which I like. And then we're going to use our mini cut and emboss and cut those out. So I'm going to do the same thing on the Poppy Parade one. Starting with that dark color. And color that middle in. And then fan out that Poppy Parade color. And then we'll come in with the light and finish that off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our die. And we are going to bring in our mini cut and emboss machine. And we're going to put our number 1 plate down, our number 2 plate down. And then we will put I use Post-it tape when I'm doing something small like this and I want to cut it just right. So I'm just going to put that over that. And you can reuse your Post-it tape too, so that's nice. And then we're just going to feed it through. And then we got to do the other one really quick. Make sure we have that nice and straight. There we go. I have a problem starting it from that right hand side. I don't know why. Okay, so now we're done with that since I already pre-die cut all the other shapes. And then we have our red one. Oh, I kind of got it moved. Dang it. Oh well, it'll work perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start layering up our card. And I just realized that this piece looks a little longer. And so before we get started, I wanted to measure this. and make sure that we're right. So I want this cut at a 1/2 inch. There we go. I think I had it at 3/4 of an inch. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and layer this up, and we'll bring in our adhesive. Layer that piece on. And then I'm going to put my Poppy Parade piece down. And then I'm going to use the plaid. Put that on the inside. And then I'm going to add my gingham. Love this paper too, especially for masculine cards. It's really, really nice. Okay, now we got to do a little bit more stamping. So on one of these white ones, we want to put one of the world's greatest dads, and I'm going to put that right in the center. Just like that. Okay. And then on our Poppy Parade piece, we want to do the Have a Happy Father's Day handsome. Just like that. And now we could finish putting the card together. This is a simple fun fold card that's fun to make. Doesn't take many directions, things like that, which is always nice when you're creating something that's totally different. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere my Poppy Parade piece right in the middle of this middle section. Just like that. Then I'm going to adhere my rectangles together. This one will be for us to write a sentiment. And then this is our front piece cover one. Okay, and then I had two little buttons here. There they are. I want to add my buttons to the middle section. Just to the ends. You can't really see the button detail so far away, but there is a button detail, which is really cute. Uh-oh, where did I... Oh, there it is. Kind of hard to see on a black mat. Okay, so then what I did is I put a thin, on the front one, I put at the very top, I put a thin strip of glue. I shut this up, all folded up, and I put right in the center. Just like that. Whoops. And then I moved it. Okay, then it's nice in the center. And on this one, we're going to add glue to the whole section. I'm going to show you the trick on getting these to line up perfectly. And what I did was I held it up until this was centered, and then I pressed it down. And then I opened it up and made sure I kind of moved it, you guys. There we go. That it lined up perfectly. Okay. Then I'm going to take my dimensionals and I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on each of my bow tie pieces. Just like that. Then I'm going to add my bow tie to the bottom. And to the top. And there's your fun fold card for Father's Day. Totally different, totally fun. Love these colors together. So I hope you enjoyed making this card with me. If you would like to place an order and you do so of $25 or more, I will send you this tutorial for free when it's completed, which should be here by the end of the month. Anytime you place an order with me, I will send you our latest that month's tutorial. So thank you guys and have a great night. Bye-bye.